Good evening, guys. You might have an easier time winning the Mega Millions jackpot than you do actually renting an apartment in New York City. There's really no sugarcoating it. These numbers are bad. And the latest report from StreetEasy shows that apartments that are opening up in New York City, a lot of them are because tenants are no longer able to afford them, so they're vacating. Those once sweet pandemic-era rent bargains are now turning sour. According to real estate website StreetEasy, more than a third of New York City's rental inventory from April through June likely came from tenants priced out of their homes.
It's not surprising in terms of New York City has always been a very high rent place. However, it's gotten a lot worse.
On average, apartments put on the market in 2020 or 2021 and relisted this spring rented for 20% more, nearly 4 times the normal increase, as landlords try to recoup what they lost from discounted COVID leases. Couple that with low inventory and vacancy rates, and that's the difference between people staying or going.
In many cases, the cost of renting is outpacing people's income.
We didn't have to look hard to find an example of that. Pix 11 producer Stephanie Schofield actually spent today moving.
I am now moving from the East Village to the Upper East Side.
She's been priced out of the apartment she rented in January of 2021 for a steal.
A year and a half later, they have raised our rent by 68%.
Most of the limited inventory she found in Manhattan was simply too expensive.
I was having a hard time finding a lot of more than 1 or 2 options in places that I actually was interested in living.
Real estate agent Matthew Bizzarro says stories like Stephanie's will continue.
What we are seeing is for sure bidding wars on rentals is become a commonplace. And that's nothing I've seen in 20 years of doing real estate.
Matthew expects that things will get a little bit better in the winter when fewer people are moving, but he says your best bet right now is to buy if you can. He says that the bidding wars that we were seeing with people buying houses has now transitioned into bidding wars to rent apartments. Reporting on the east side, I'm Katie Corrado, Pix 11 News.